The Quest 2 is an awesome VR headset, with it having a huge amount of native available content through the Oculus Store. But one of the key features of the Quest 2 is that it is also capable of playing PCVR content, both wired and wirelessly. So in this video, we're gonna discuss the 3 ways how you can play PCVR content on your Quest 2. First and foremost, there's Meta's official wired method called the Oculus Link. And secondly, a more advanced wireless option, officially from Meta as well, called Airlink. And last but not least, it can be done through a third-party app called Virtual Desktop. So with that said, make sure you destroy that like button on your way in. And let's dive right into it. Before you can use any of these 3 options, the first thing you're gonna need is of course a Quest or Quest 2, but also a VR-ready PC. And I will leave a photo on the screen right now for the minimum requirements for Oculus Link. But make sure to also check your hardware compatibility, because not everything is compatible with Link yet. On top of that, the specification requirements will also change depending on the game you play, with some big PCVR games requiring of course some beefier specs. So make sure that you check these requirements as well. But now that you have your Quest 2 and a capable VR-ready PC, let's talk about the first option, which is the wired version through Oculus Link. You will need a USB-C cable to connect your Quest to your computer. And the benefit of using a wired connection over the wireless version is because of the reliability, where the wireless connection like Airlink and Virtual Desktop can give you a lot more problems depending on your conditions. Of course, it does impact the freedom of you moving around. So if you use this option, make sure you don't trip over your cables. But getting back to it, depending on what cable you have on hand, you may not need to purchase a new cable at all, because any USB-C cable that meets at least USB 2.0 should actually work. But USB 3 and above is definitely preferred. Another tip if you're using a cable is to have it at least 3 meters long, ideally even up to 5 meters. This is mostly so that you don't get stuck directly after turning half a circle. And while the original Quest actually included a Link compatible cable, the Quest 2 however does not come with a cable that is anywhere that long. And on the topic of cables, make sure that the connection also fits in your computer. While most Link compatible cables are USB-C on both ends, it doesn't mean that your PC always supports that too. So you might need a USB-C to A adapter depending on your computer. And regardless of what cable and adapters you use, make sure you use it from a reliable brand. Because nothing is worse than buying an expensive cable for it to just completely not function. But alright, you've now got your headset, your beef PC, and your high quality Link cable. The next step is to download the official Oculus PC app, which you will need to run your Oculus Link. But it is also needed for the Airlink option we will discuss later. And for those who want to play Steam VR games, this is also possible with Oculus Link. So make sure to download Steam and install Steam VR if you want to play that content. Now before using Oculus Link, you will need to perform a first time setup. Make sure your Quest is turned on and connected to your computer with your USB cable. From there, open the PC Oculus app you just downloaded and press add a new headset. Now here you can select either the original Quest or the Quest 2, depending on which headset you own. And the app will then automatically run through an easy first time setup. After you're done this, it will be available to use whenever you plug your headset in. From there, you can launch any game directly or start it up through Steam VR. As an extra bonus tip for this method, if you're using a Quest 2, you can actually adjust the Link's refresh rate to run higher than the default 72 Hz, all the way up to a total of 120. To do this, all you have to do is connect your Quest 2 to your PC and to go to the Device tab in the Oculus PC app. Then click on Graphics Preferences to adjust the refresh rate and rendering solution as you can see in the picture. And of course, setting these options high will impact your performance. So I recommend testing it before putting it all the way up. But if you really want to experience PCVR, but you don't want to use a wired cable, then the second method, called Airlink, might be your best bet. Just like before, to make this method work, you will need your Quest 2 headset and a buff PC. And of course, the cable is not needed now. Next up, you will also have to download the same official Oculus PC app, if you haven't installed it yet from the previous method. But for Airlink to work, it will require a good Wi-Fi router connection. Meta themselves recommend that you use a 5 GHz network running on an AC or AX router. It also recommends that the PC that is running the games is connected to the router directly through a direct Ethernet cable and not over Wi-Fi, because this is known to cause connection problems. So now that you have your headset connected to a good Wi-Fi connection and your beefy PC, directly connected to your router, you can go to the next step, which is first to enable Airlink on your Quest headset. To do this, go to your settings menu, and you will find it either on experimental features or in your normal settings menu. And in this tab, there will be an option to turn your Airlink on. As you can see on the screen, when turning Airlink on, you will see a dialog box warning you of the necessary equipment. But of course, you already have this, so you can select continue. Once turned on, you can access Airlink from the Quest Quick Settings menu, as you can see on the screen right now. And the very first time that you open Airlink, you will have to pair it with your PC. So you can select your PC from the list of connected devices on your network. So now that you turned Airlink on and are paired up with your computer, you will be able to start Airlink from your quick setting menu in the toolbar at any time. All you have to do is make sure that your desktop PC is turned on and the Oculus app is open. And once you've done these steps, the process to play PCVR games should be the exact same as when it was wired with Oculus Link. Just start up your games and start playing. And another extra bonus tip for the second method is that for Airlink you can also adjust your refresh rate up to 120 Hz. But do keep in mind, for this to properly work, you need a very good internet connection. So check out what your router is capable of. Which gets us to the third and final method, which is the use of virtual desktop. This is also a wireless option and an alternative to Airlink. But it comes with an extra upgrade, because besides just playing PCVR content, it will also allow you to bring your computer display into virtual reality, letting you directly interact with it within your headset. So this way you don't have to take off your headset every time you want to set up a game. You can just browse the internet and use your computer while using your Quest 2. The app itself has quite the history and has actually been available long before Airlink was even a thing. It is also available for both Quest and Quest 2. But the performance might not be as good on the older headset. But if you're having trouble with Airlink, then virtual desktop might be a good alternative to try instead. So once again, you will need your VR headset directly connected to your 5 GHz network and your buff PC connected to your Ethernet cable. The big difference is that instead of the Oculus PC app, you will now have to download the Virtual Desktop Streamer app. And in addition, purchase a copy of the Virtual Desktop for your Quest. That means that while this method will give you more options, it is also the one that isn't fully free. But once you have those two downloaded, just make sure the Streamer app is running on your computer, and then you can open up Virtual Desktop on your Quest to connect it to it. And once connected, you can directly launch your PCVR content. So in conclusion, there are 3 different methods to play PCVR content on your Quest 2. The first one being the most reliable through the Oculus Link, but with the downside that you will be wired to your computer. The second option, through the official Airlink, lets you stream PCVR to your headset without needing any cables. The only downside to this method is that it will require you to have a very good internet connection. And last but not least is Virtual Desktop, being the upgraded version from Airlink, letting you control your PC directly from inside your headset, with their only downside that it is not free compared to the others. So which method is best suited for you is also for you to decide. And let me know in the comment section below which one you prefer. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure you show it by completely destroying that subscribe button.